everyone to GeekGumbo, where we didn't blaze it for 420.
But we did buy Snoop Dogg.
Yes. Well, you did. I didn't.
Yeah.
So yes, as you can tell, we're starting off strong with Snoop Dogg coming to Call of Duty.
Snoop.
God damn it.
Not doing it.
And we're demonetized. Oh, wait.
I didn't say nothing bad yet.
No, but we get copyright claimed.
I didn't sing it good enough.
Fair enough.
And it was less than, 30 seconds?
Maybe. I don't know the rules.
I don't know. Nobody watches.
Except the YouTube bots.
I'll take whatever.
So yeah, I said February 19th.
Good
Jesus
job.
Christ. On April 19th, Snoop Dogg was added to Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone. And yeah.
I like how they added it a day before 420.
I know, such a missed opportunity.
No, I think it was a perfect opportunity. Everybody was really too high to fucking remember.
Yeah, you're right. So, Lord, for $20, just like all the other Call of Duty operators, it comes with Snoop Dogg, the Sniper Blueprint Bong Ripper. That's probably my favorite. That and the blueprint for the Shiznit.
That's a good gun.
I'm guessing it's an SMG.
Yes.
I was about to say it looks like an SMG. And West Coast Bling, that's a shotgun?
It's a automatic rifle.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah. Oh shit.
It's alright. Along with a couple of weed emblems.
Is that a weed?
Yeah. I didn't have too much to say about this because I don't play Call of Duty.
It's pretty funny.
It's funny.
It's really funny now that any game you join, there's like 6 of them running around.
Oh, Jesus
So it's
Christ.
just 6 Snoop Dogs.
They just run around going snibbity dibbity.
Do you remember Call of Duty Ghosts when they added the announcer packs?
No, I don't remember that.
So it was like, it would take over your character's voice, and it would be like, one of them was Snoop Dogg.
Oh, God.
So he would be calling out like, they're capturing A, or whatever.
Oh, my God.
And so that's in this too. So Snoop Dogg like talks, he has his own lines in the game. And
That is fucking fantastic.
yeah.
Like, I don't play Call of Duty anymore, but I do appreciate, like, how they've embraced just going off the rails.
Yeah, I think it works. I mean, the Attack on Titan skin was the first one they did like that, and I mean, it wasn't my thing, but it was cool for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Even though the skin's terrible because it's like super bright.
Oh, really?
So like you can never like not be seen.
Oh, that's horrible.
But
What about the Snoop Dogg skin? Is that one, like, super bright, too, or no?
do you know who Snoop Dogg is?
I do know who Snoop Dogg is. I'm just saying, does he have, like, a sheen to him?
No.
No?
No.
The way you made it sound like
No, he's just dark. What you asked?
I did.
Is Snoop Dogg white? No, motherfucker.
And we're canceled.
That's fine. Anyway.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's all we just had to talk about that because so close to 420, Snoop Dogg, and I'm also just noticing his finishing move called the finish shizzle movizzle.
Yep.
I sounded so white saying that. But I appreciate that. Thank you, Snoop, for everything you do for us.
He must have some kind of like contract with Call of Duty because he's always doing Call of Duty stuff now.
He must.
When everybody else is doing like Fortnite, he's doing Call of Duty still.
I mean, he likes playing Call of Duty.
Because let's see, you have Will Smith in Fortnite, The Rock's in Fortnite.
Dear God.
I feel like there's more. I know like Marshmallow is in Fortnite.
I still have no idea who the hell that is.
What's the dude with the helmet?
Yeah, I know who he is, but I don't know his
nobody
music.
knows. Oh, okay, well.
I know who he is, but I don't know his music.
Gotcha.
Because,
yeah.
I don't know.
So Fortnite's been pulling those bigger people lately.
Yeah. Well,
but it's dying, so it's fine.
Well, I thought they were actually getting kind of a boom now that they had the no build.
I thought they were too, but apparently it's been dropping more. I guess people are just getting tired of it now.
I mean, people are getting tired of battle royales.
It's about time.
Yeah.
I don't care for battle royale games. Warzone's alright, but
there was one battle royale game that I really liked. I mean, I did like COD Mobile's Warzone.
Yeah.
Because I was actually good at that. I don't know why I'm good at COD Mobile, but not like regular COD. It's weird.
It's because you're old and it takes a controller.
Anyway. But there was another Battle Royale that I used to really love playing because it was top down, and it was a Battle Royale, but it also played like a MOBA.
Mm-hmm.
So it had like as the longer you lasted, the better, like the more XP you gained, and what?
The longer you last, the better it is.
Shut up. Shut up. God, throw myself out the goddamn window.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, we're only on the 3rd floor. Fuck, I'd live. But that was the only one. I can't remember the name of it. I played it on mobile for a while, and then I got bored with it.
Makes sense. I mean, the only one I really played was Realm Royale.
That one was pretty fun.
Which was, it was pretty fun for a while. That's when I started streaming, was Realm Royale.
Yeah, but I played a couple of rounds with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting to be more bots playing that than...
Yeah, I don't think it's as populated now as it
No.
was when I was playing it.
Well, that's the thing, though. I think it was made by Hi-Rez.
Yeah.
They like copying other things, like when it comes to like when League of Legends got popular, they made Smite.
That's who made Paladins, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of
Which is the
Overwatch.
Overwatch clone.
Yeah, they're good. They're good at making clones, but they just don't retain.
Yeah.
They just don't retain their audiences.
I don't know. It was fun for a while. I look at it every now and then. I'm like, I can go play that again, and then I don't.
Yeah. There's so many games I look at and it's like I should play that. I don't feel like it.
I did download Fable 3 again.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to play that again.
Nice.
After our last podcast, I was like, oh, Fable 3. Downloaded.
I missed my Xbox.
Whose fault is that?
Technically the hardware's fault because they
It's all your fault because you switched over to PS5.
It died before I got my PS5.
But you decided to go with PS5 and not Xbox. That's your problem.
I guess you're right.
I know I'm right.
Anyway, moving on. Something happened yesterday that very rarely happens. I don't have an article pulled up for it, but you know me, I'm a big RPG nerd. Xenoblade Chronicles. Shut up! I heard you snickering.
Nick just smacked the shit out of me.
You know me, I'm a big RPG nerd. So Xenoblade Chronicles 3 got announced a couple months ago, and it was announced that it was going to come out in September. But yesterday, it dropped that, no, it's coming out in July now.
Yeah, it never happens. They never push stuff up.
I mean, it does happen, but it doesn't happen this often. And especially because it's a first-party Nintendo title. So that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a two-month push up.
Yeah. It's crazy,
pretty
isn't
significant, yeah. Can you imagine all those people who got it, like, pre-ordered? They're like, shit, I have to pay it off 2 months earlier now?
Sounds like a them problem.
Them problem.
A them problem, sorry. But that's pretty much all. I watched a little bit of gameplay footage of it. The UI is all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's crowded as hell. So, I don't know if I'm going to get it. I probably will, considering Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has become one of the harder to find games for the Switch right now. Like, if you search for it on eBay, it runs for, like, almost $100.
Jeez.
And the game's only, like, 4 years old.
Wow.
Like 4 or 5 years old.
Is that just because they don't produce as many?
Yeah, because they're out of print.
Okay.
They're no longer.
Yeah, they're not making more.
Yeah, and it's
Good old Nintendo.
It's just getting harder and harder to find them. So that's crazy.
Nintendo's got a thing for not making enough.
Yeah, they also have a thing about emulators.
What about emulators?
It was leaked yesterday that the Switch Online has Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance emulators.
That's pretty cool.
So it's got a lot of people speculating that Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games will be eventually coming to Switch Online.
Which would make sense.
Which would make sense, and it kind of sucks for me, as I've said, my Switch does not pick up Wi-Fi anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But
Time to get a new one.
I've thought about
For
it.
shizzle.
I really have thought about it. Like, just go trade in the old one. And
I was at GameStop yesterday, and I was surprised at how many Switches they had in stock again.
I'm surprised how easily it is to find a Switch OLED.
Yeah.
I really thought that was going to become, like, super hard to find.
No, they had like a ton of them yesterday. I was like, oh, this is weird.
Yeah.
For the longest, you couldn't find a Switch anywhere.
Oh, yeah, especially when the pandemic started.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, everybody was picking it up to play Animal Crossing in
Yeah.
quarantine, so.
But, yeah, that happened yesterday. A Twitter user found a 7-zip archive called Hiyoko, which is a Game Boy emulator apparently made by Nerd, Nintendo's team that has worked on other platforms for Switch Online. And there's also a GBA emulator called Sloop. Who the fuck names these things?
Nerd Sloop. That sounds sexual.
But there's also people calling it into question because this leak came through 4chan. So
The most notable source.
right, I mean they're totally the most reliable source ever online, next to Kotaku.
I think The Onion's better.
Oh yeah. I believe the Onion over Kotaku any day. But that'll be interesting to see if this pans out and it does mean that they're bringing Game Boy Advance games and stuff to the Switch Online. I will go trade in my old Switch OLED and to get another one just so I can have Wi-Fi again to play it.
Yeah. What about just for the emulators?
What do you mean?
If they're bringing the emulators in.
Well, the emulators are just software that's built into the.
Well, then I guess,
firmware.
if they're putting in all that work for it, I guess it's pretty much a given that they're going to bring in.
I mean, you never know. Plus, you also got to wait to see what games they're going to put on the service.
Yeah. I want some, Pokemon Yellow.
I highly doubt they're going to. I highly doubt they're going to do that. It would be super awesome if they did.
It was their game. It's fun.
Yeah.
Just put it back out.
That would be awesome.
That was my first ever Pokemon game.
Mine was Pokemon Blue. So, not too far behind.
Yeah, I had Yellow and then I had Red. I never had Blue.
I got Blue for Christmas.
I used to play it on Nintendo 64. No, Super Nintendo. When you had the cartridge.
Oh yeah, the Super Game Boy.
Yeah, that was
awesome. I have that cartridge still.
That thing was awesome. It
had
that cool border around that you could change.
The only downside to it was that you couldn't play Game Boy Color games on it.
Yeah.
Like the clear cartridge, Game Boy Color only games,
Mm-hmm.
that would not work in that, which really sucked.
Yeah.
They did make a Super Game Boy 2 that I think did play Game Boy Color games, but it only came out in Japan.
Of course.
Because we can't have anything nice around here.
That thing was so cool, though.
It is. It's really awesome. I love that I still own one.
Yeah. We lost all that in Katrina.
Ouch.
Yeah. All of our Game Boy and all that stuff that we had back then, we lost in Katrina.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because my grandma and them's house is flooded, and that's where we kept it all at.
That's a tragedy.
Yeah.
That's just insane. As I said, depending on what kind of games they bring to the service, it could be interesting. It also depends on if they're going to do like they did with the Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis games.
Mm-hmm.
You can access it, but you have to pay more.
Of course.
I think it's $10 or $20 more. The regular Nintendo Switch online for a year is $20.
Right.
And it gets you access to the Super Nintendo and Nintendo Switch Online stuff.
Mm.
But if you want to get access to the Super Nintendo or the Nintendo 64 and Genesis stuff, I think it's $20 or $30.
When we had our Switch Lite, I paid for the service just so I can have those, just so I could play old games on it.
And it's
It was
cool.
awesome. It was so great.
It's cool, but and the sad thing is, it seems like Nintendo's basically abandoned them
Yeah, that sounds about right.
because they haven't added any new games to it in a while, or when they do add them, it's games that nobody's ever heard of. They're like, what the fuck is this? The sequel to a game that only came out in Japan, but for some reason came out in America that nobody played,
What the fuck?
or something like that.
Alrighty then.
And I mean, no offense, Nintendo, but this is why people emulate.
All offense. Didn't they copyright one of your YouTube videos? To hell with Nintendo.
I believe they did, yes.
I think it was the Switch review.
No, it was the old reaction video I did on the old GeekGumbo channel when the Switch got announced.
When it got announced. Okay, I knew it was something to do with the Switch. Yeah, they copyrighted it. Fuck them.
Yeah, Nintendo all high and mighty about emulation, but still using emulators.
Yeah.
For shame, Nintendo.
You know.
By the way, I am legally obligated to point out we here at GeekGumbo do not encourage piracy, nor do we encourage our customers to go out there and pirate old Nintendo games and play them through emulators. We would never, ever encourage that.
Our lawyers made us say that.
We have a lawyer?
It's a cat. We can't afford a lawyer. Your Honor, meow.
I'm sorry.
Not guilty.
I'm sorry, sir, but meow, 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 meow is not a good legal defense. But what about meow, 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 meow?
Sold. Guilty. 800 years in prison.
Alright, moving on from shitting on Nintendo. Actually, there's one more. Actually, we should move on from Nintendo. There's one more. It's pseudo-related to Nintendo.
Hey, I guess we're going for number 2.
God damn it. If you could see the look I'm giving him. So, are you familiar with the No More Heroes franchise?
No.
It was the first 2 games were exclusives for the Nintendo Wii, and you basically play an assassin who has a not lightsaber. It's called a beam katana, but it's totally a lightsaber.
A beam katana.
Yeah, and you're not going to be able to see it, but in the Wii version, to charge it, you had to shake the Wii remote like in a suggestive manner.
All right.
It was very tongue-in-cheek. It was very very mature. So for
More
years,
palm in hand, but okay.
So anyway, for years people have been waiting for a sequel for it. No More Heroes 3 finally came out as a Switch exclusive. And earlier, before No More Heroes 3 got released, No More Heroes 1 and 2 got ported to the Switch as well. Which they're fantastic games. They're great. Everybody should play them. They're fun as hell. So anyway, No More Heroes 3 came out, I want to say last year, or... Yeah, it was last year. And it was a Switch exclusive. Well, now, later this year, it's coming to PS4, PS5, Xbox, and PC. Which is cool. More people can play the game. But why are they doing this again, where they're just putting the most latest game on the current systems?
Oh, so it's not all of them.
It's just the newest one.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Like, it was cool when they were like, hey, we're going to release No More Heroes 1 and 2 because No More Heroes 3 is coming out on the Switch. That's awesome. But now they're like, hey, No More Heroes 3 is coming out to PS4, PS5, and all that. Cool, what about No More Heroes 1 and 2?
What about it?
What about them? No More Heroes 3 is coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5.
They're still there. Play them on your Switch.
Yeah. There's no official release date on it yet, but it is coming this fall.
Coming this fall.
To palm in hand.
Sounds like a weird resort. The palm in hand resort.
Welcome to the Palm in Hand
Just
Resort.
Thailand massage parlor.
We'll rub your troubles away. This episode is getting weird. Why does it always get weird?
Because it's us.
Fair enough.
In a dark room with a computer and a microphone in front of us.
And an iPad.
Yeah.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
What the fuck did you just say?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
I don't like this anymore. This might be the last episode.
But no, our Australian and Canadian listener will be so disappointed.
Our one Australian and one Canadian listener.
Do we know it's just one listener in Canada?
Yes.
Okay. Because, I mean, I got all excited. I was like, man, we have a listener all the way up in Alaska. And he's like, no, they just highlight the whole country, you dumbass.
It highlights all of the United States. Who the hell is sending me a bunch of shit? Oh my god. Somebody's blowing up my phone.
Is it your wife?
No, it's not.
Hmm?
Oh, it's business stuff.
Oh. Business. So now, finally moving on from Nintendo, let's talk about World of Warcraft.
Do we have to?
I mean, we don't have to, but it was announced yesterday. I'm sorry, on the 19th, that World of Warcraft's next expansion was unveiled, and it's called Dragonflight.
Should be called Court Battle.
Oof. Introducing a new class and race. Don't do it.
I'm not doing nothing.
I'm trying to the sad part is I saved this article, but I didn't read it. I was just like, oh, this would be cool to talk about.
Well, it was a last minute decision to do this, kind of.
Isn't it always a last minute?
Yeah, when our schedules align or you take off.
Yeah.
As you can tell, one of us is fully prepared for this podcast, and one of us is not. I am not.
I was about to say
nothing.
I'm
just here to talk and make bad jokes.
The expansion will now add a new race called the
Don't offend anybody.
Dracthyr?
They, them.
Dracthyr. Shape-shifting dragons with draconic and humanoid forms.
That sounds kind of badass.
And the new class is called the Evoker.
Is that from Minecraft?
I have no idea.
It's definitely from Minecraft.
You know more about Minecraft than I do.
That's sad.
Anyway, I don't know much about this because I don't really play.
It sounds cool, though.
It sounds cool, and apparently also in the same live stream, it was announced that World of Warcraft Classic is getting Wrath of the Lich King.
Mm.
Which I totally forgot that World of Warcraft Classic was a thing.
Yeah. They copied that from RuneScape.
Pretty much.
So you have RuneScape 3, and then you have old school RuneScape, which is
And
06.
that's basically what World of Warcraft Classic is.
But World of Warcraft Classic, they didn't make new stuff for, though.
I don't think so. No,
Yes.
I think it's literally they just took vanilla old school World of Warcraft
and just put it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at least with old school RuneScape, they do community polls for new ideas, and then they'll take them and implement new stuff.
Well, you act like Blizzard cares about their community.
You act like RuneScape does too. They just want your money.
Well,
But it
RuneScape
works.
cares a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit more. Unless you're a JMod and you're stealing people's accounts and selling all their stuff.
What?
That happened a while back. There was a moderator. He worked for Jagex, and he was also part of one of the biggest RuneScape clans.
Uh-huh.
And so he was stealing people's passwords,
No shit.
taking the stuff off their account, and real world trading it for money.
Wow.
Dude, I'm talking money. He was making billions in game, and selling it for millions of dollars.
GG.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
it's pretty awesome. Great guy. Salt of the earth.
Salty. Oh my god. So Dragonflight will put Azeroth's dragon aspects at the center of the World of Warcraft story for the first time since Cataclysm, which was back in 2010.
Jeez,
Once again, completely forgot that Cataclysm existed.
that's 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That's supposed to make you feel old.
I mean, I was working for GameStop when that came out, so.
Ugh, gross.
Right?
I was in
But-
school.
Gross. We're still in school. But this seemed something neat. I know neither of us play World of Warcraft. I don't know how many of our listeners play World of Warcraft. But it seemed interesting to at least bring up, considering dragons.
Fucking dragons.
Fucking dragons.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta wait for the 80 millionth Skyrim re-release.
Oh my god, dude. Didn't it just release a newer one?
Yeah, it was
Legendary or
the
whatever?
anniversary edition.
Like the 800th year anniversary or some shit?
10 year.
Close enough.
Because, last year made 10 years
My god.
since Skyrim released.
Stop releasing the same game.
And it was funny, I was talking with a couple of friends online about that. I feel so sorry for the kid that got named Dovahkiin by his parents.
I forgot about that. Did
Yeah.
he get Skyrim games for life or something
His parents are getting Bethesda games for free for the rest of their life because their son
Poor family.
was born on 11/11/11 and they decided to name him Dovahkiin.
They probably have 800 versions of Skyrim now.
I'm sure they do, and I'm sure their son is 10 now. He probably hates them.
or really loves them. It's one or the other, and there's no in between.
I don't know. I mean, I got made fun of a lot in elementary school.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of your name.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
It was. And because I was fat. I'm still fat.
Yeah, that's normal.
But it was more because of my name than my actual physical body shape. Fuck kids. They're horrible.
Don't fuck
names.
kids.
Okay.
Our lawyer said that we have to legally say not to.
Kids are little bastards.
That's true. Throw them away.
Yeah. Swallow. Always. I'm gonna piss off some people, aren't I?
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Woo.
We got dark in here for a minute.
Smoke.
No, we don't smoke.
Swallow.
We don't smoke because we get drug tested.
That's why we just buy Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Nah.
Not touching that one.
Oh, God! God damn it. Yeah. This is the episode we get canceled.
That's fine. 4 in. This
Like,
will make number 4, so.
yeah.
We might be able to get one more because nobody really listens to it.
We had a good run. Watching like 10 years when we're on episode like 500 and we get canceled.
Fuck you, future Nick. I'm sure somebody will have to listen back to this to find it. Fuck you. Go back to Kirby Balls, it'll be fine.
Oh my God.
That's how you can tell we have almost nothing planned for this episode.
Pretty much. Because, I mean, we're only, 30 minutes in and...
Done with all the articles.
No, we still got one more.
Oh, you got one more.
And it is about Netflix losing subscribers. Apparently, Netflix is down more than 200,000 subscribers as the end of Q1.
Don't share your passwords, kids.
Actually, they're blaming people for sharing their passwords. So yes,
Some
Netflix...
people haven't been doing that for fucking years.
Right. Netflix was expecting to add 2.5 million subs for the first quarter of 2022, but didn't hit that, partly because they suspended their business in Russia, which cost them 700,000 subscribers.
Jeez.
And without that loss, Netflix would have added 500,000 paid global users, which is still well below its projections. In the United States and Canada, Netflix lost 600,000 customers due to recent pricing changes. Netflix said this subscriber loss was anticipated and in line with expectations.
I mean, Netflix hasn't put anything too good on there anymore, though.
And they just raised the price of it to like $22.
Yeah, so they're like the highest one, and they have like the least amount of stuff, I feel.
Like, you really don't hear about services like Disney Plus or Hulu.
Yeah, I mean, Hulu, I'm still paying $13 for ad-free.
And you also get Disney Plus and ESPN.
Well, yeah, I have the whole Disney ESPN thing. So it's only like $20, I think.
But still, that's...
For 3 services.
That's not bad.
Right. Yeah, they're the only one that constantly goes up like twice a year.
The company is faulting, quote, a large number of households sharing accounts and competition as reasons for the drop-off. Netflix estimates that its 222 million paying households are sharing with an additional 100 million households that are not being monetized.
Sucks to suck.
I mean, yeah, you know...
What you gotta do about it?
That's why I got rid of my Netflix subscription, was because they weren't putting anything on there that I wanted to watch.
Yeah.
And they just kept going up with the price. And I had been a Netflix subscriber for like 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, for the longest, they had a lot of good stuff, and then they started like losing the rights to shows.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more like it feels like every service now has their own streaming service.
Yeah.
You know, like Discovery has Discovery
Plus. Right. Yeah, and you have Paramount Plus.
Paramount, CBS. You know.
And it's not just that. It's Netflix hasn't put out any good original content.
Yeah.
Like, a couple years ago, Netflix was on top with all of its original content. You had Orange is the New Black, you had The Ranch.
Great shows.
trying to think of a couple others. Like, those are like the two biggest
Yeah,
ones
those
that
are the
stick
biggest
out.
ones. Orange is the New Black was a great show.
Oh, they had, I think they still have Black Mirror, which...
Was that Netflix?
I think Netflix has an exclusivity to distribute it in the U.S. because it's a UK-based show.
Yeah, thought so.
But they have like the exclusive rights to distribute it.
Really good episode with Miley Cyrus.
They did?
Yeah, that's really good.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Yes.
I haven't.
It's like in a doll.
I haven't watched Black Mirror in a long time because episodes can be very hit and miss.
Yeah.
But when they hit, they're really good.
Yeah. I don't know. We dropped Netflix a couple months ago because it just wasn't good. I mean, when they got rid of The Office, there was no reason for us to keep it anymore.
Right.
And then Peacock picked up The Office, and Peacock's like $5 a month.
Oh, shit. That's ad-free or with ads?
With ad-free.
That's ad-free?
Now, it might be a little bit more, I don't know. But
still.
However, it was cheaper than Netflix was. And
right, yeah.
It added The Office, but it also added, like Peacock has, like, super fan episodes, so, like, they're longer, uncut kind of episodes where they have, like, deleted scenes and stuff in them.
Oh, that's neat.
So we put those on. It's like a whole new show sometimes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Still sad I never really got into The Office.
You never gave it a shot.
I did give it a shot.
You watched some of season 1.
And?
That was it. Everybody knows for any good show you got to get past the first season.
I'm sorry, I don't follow that philosophy.
Well, you should because it's true for most sitcoms.
I guess.
Go watch season 1 of Friends or something and...
I've never watched Friends.
Alright, well, whatever shows you do watch the first season.
I mean, I still love the first season of Scrubs.
The first season of Scrubs was really good.
Thank you!
Damn it.
Thank you. And I've watched Scrubs...
Scrubs is an anomaly.
And I've watched Scrubs start to finish at least like 5 times.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of Scrubs.
But anyway, back to Netflix.
Yeah, back to the crap.
Yeah. Going forward, Netflix said it plans to implement more effective monetization of multi-household sharing. In March, it began testing an extra payment for those who share their Netflix accounts with people outside of their households. Test markets are currently in Chile, Costa Rica, and Peru. Customers can pay an extra fee to share their accounts with 2 people outside of their household. When the test was launched, Netflix said it was working to, quote, understand the utility of these 2 features before making changes in other countries. Now, this article says Netflix has always included wording in its terms of service that prevents account usage across multiple households, but until now the service has ignored password sharing.
Well, it sounds like it's their problem then.
Right. So... it's worth noting that Netflix is the only streaming service that charges by streaming quality. I didn't know this. In the US, Netflix charges $9.99 for basic no HD plan that allows streaming on a single device, $15.49 for standard HD plan that allows for 2 people to watch at the same time, and $19.99 for a premium plan with Ultra HD streaming and support for 4 simultaneous viewers.
I feel like in today's age, though, like you have to have at least HD.
Yeah.
Like standard HD. Nobody's gonna watch under standard.
No.
You know, I mean, if my YouTube video's at 720, I get aggravated. So it's just how it is now. Like that's just the,
right. Yeah.
the way of the world.
It's
now.
the new standard.
So they're getting mad at people for sharing when they're the ones below standard, technically.
Pretty much.
Yeah. When you can go to Hulu and watch everything you want HD for $13 with no ads.
Hulu has the Golden Girls.
Right.
Enough said.
And I've shared Hulu passwords for years.
I know you have.
I know because you're on my account.
Yeah, I'm the extra white Nick. I'm the other white Nick.
The other white Nick.
I'm the other white Nick on your Hulu, and I'm Freeloader 1 on Disney+. Plus.
Yeah, you're Freeloader 1. So good being able to control account names.
I don't mind.
Whatever I want.
I don't care. I'm still...
Yeah, you still got it. It don't matter.
And then recently, we found out my parents have HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave me the login for that, so I've been watching Person of Interest.
Nice.
On HBO Max, which that show is really good.
I've been watching a lot more stuff on Amazon Prime lately.
But HBO Max burns through your data.
Yeah.
Like, I'm only halfway through the month, or well, a little over halfway through the month, and just like watching HBO Max at work I've burned through all my data.
Jeez.
And I have 50 gigabytes.
Jeez. You gotta get on that work Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no, I keep meaning to get the password from you.
Gotcha.
Hopefully none of our coworkers are listening.
They all have it too. What you mean?
Oh, yeah,
You're the reason I got it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Shit.
But what you been watching on Amazon?
I started watching Mr. Robot.
Oh, I heard that one was really good.
Great show. I'm on the second season. It's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to like look up some things about the second season. Everybody says that you have to like just power through it
Oh, really?
because the third season explains the second season.
Oh.
So it's like a whole season of setups, and I'm like, this fucking sucks, but all right.
Yeah.
So I'm just like forcing myself to get through.
That's like what everybody told me when I kept saying I couldn't get past the first episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
They're like, you just gotta power through it. You gotta power through it. And I'm just like, I can't.
I watched a few episodes of Game of Thrones, and it just wasn't my thing. However, Mr. Robot's really good, so I'm willing to.
Have you watched The Boys?
I did. I watched all of The Boys. I haven't watched the animated one yet, though.
There's an animated one?
Yeah, I think it was whenever like COVID started and they couldn't film in person. A lot of shows started doing animated version.
Huh? No shit.
So I haven't watched it yet, but I watched the live action one. It was fucking intense.
I've seen bits of
Very
the live
strange.
action because of the Solway Firth music video by Slipknot. They
Yeah.
like did a collaboration with The Boys. And like I'm watching clips of it in this video, I'm like, man, this show looks fucking great.
It's a good show. It's very strange, and you should not watch it with people you don't want seeing stuff around. Because there's a lot of like very suggestive material in there.
Oh, so it's like watching anime.
Yeah. There's no nudity, I don't think.
No, there's that old meme of like, you know, when you're watching anime by yourself, it's like two guys fighting and there's a lot of action. But the minute your parents walk in, there's like a half-naked cat girl on screen. They just walk in at that 1 second for that one little bit of fan service. And they're like, oh my god, what heathenist thing are you watching?
I don't know about the fans, but I service myself. Don't think about it. That's weird.
No.
But yeah, that's what I've been watching on there lately. And I'm waiting for the next season of The Boys to come out, if there is another one.
I was about to say, I didn't know if there was I hadn't heard anything about a season 3 of The Boys.
There was also this one show I was watching on Hulu. I think it was like No Way Out or something.
No Way Out.
I can't.
I think I've heard of that one.
It was like a it was a police show kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like two detectives, but I just can't remember the name of it.
Hulu did have an original show a while back that I can't remember the name of it, but it had Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad in it. It was about him. I guess he like was part of a cult.
That might be the same one I'm thinking of.
Maybe. Like I said, I can't remember.
Oh, I just can't think of the name of it now, and it's making me mad.
They also had that other. I think it was also a Hulu original, Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, Handmaid's Tale was really good.
Really?
Yeah, we watched that together.
I never watched it because like around the time it was getting popular, it was during the 2016 election, and like a lot of what's the right way to say this? A lot of sensationalists online when they found out that Trump was the candidate, and that especially when he got elected, they were like, oh my god, it's going to become like a Handmaid's Tale. Women are going to have no rights and blah, 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 blah. And because of that like negativity, I was like, I don't think I want to watch this show. But, you know, I could be wrong. I could watch I still have yet to give the show a shot, so like maybe I'll watch it and I'll really like it and say those sensationalists online were, sensationalists.
And which show?
Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. I thought so. Okay. It's called No Activity.
No Activity.
It was on Paramount.
Oh, okay.
So they had like it was like 3 seasons live action, and then when COVID hit, they did a whole animated season.
Huh.
And it was basically about two guys. It's whole thing. Not getting into it, but it was a very good show.
Yeah, I also discovered today Lilo and Stitch has an anime. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Is it good? Have you watched it?
No, I haven't watched it. I just discovered it today, but yeah, apparently there's
So let me know whenever you watch it, because I know you will.
I'll at least give a couple episodes a watch.
Unlike The Office.
I did give a couple episodes of The Office a watch. Shut your whore mouth.
You should just skip to season 2 and watch the first few episodes of season 2. Maybe that's the way you need to do that one.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I need to get Paramount Plus or...
Yeah.
Or, no, it's on a Peacock, right?
Yes, Peacock.
They have a free month of Peacock or...
Probably.
I'll look into it.
If not, I have Peacock. We can Netflix it.
Suck at Netflix.
Yeah. So what you been up to this week? Did anything good?
Started looking at floors and carpet for the house.
So no.
No, nothing. I mean, it's a big step for me.
Yeah. I did nothing but work.
I'm about to say today's your first day off.
Today is my first day off, and I gotta wake up early and spend it with you. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I had to wake up yesterday till like noon.
GG.
And then today he was like, I'm coming over at 10.
I gave you the option to do this later.
I figured earlier would be better. So I regret that decision. No, I still have a bunch of stuff to do after anyway, so.
Yeah. I mean, other than looking at stuff for the house, that's really all I've been doing. That's all I can do.
Yeah. You played anything lately?
No, I've actually, not really been playing it. Actually, I've been messing around with emulators on my computer. So, I played a little bit of Mega Man X, which I've played and beaten Maverick Hunter X, which was like a remake for the PSP.
Yeah.
But I've been playing the Super Nintendo version, and I forgot how it still holds up. It's a great game.
I think you need to go buy you a PlayStation so we can play games. I mean, not Xbox, so we can play games.
I was about to say I have a PlayStation.
Damn it. Go get you an Xbox real quick, we'll play some games.
Oh, maybe,
We can play some GTA Online again like we used to. I recently bought GTA for the Series X.
You bought the enhanced,
Yeah.
or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I mean, it was like $20.
That's
it
not bad.
It was on sale, and it came with the online. Because you can buy just online now, too.
Right.
But I just ended up buying both of it. So, which is cool, because I traded in my GTA, like, a few weeks ago. So, I think the day I got my X, I was like, alright, I'll trade in all these games I can't play on here.
Only to realize, oh wait, I could still play them.
I mean, I knew I could still play them, but I knew they wouldn't be as good now.
They wouldn't look as good.
Yeah. I'm still struggling with Call of Duty because technically I don't have the XS version.
Oh, dude, there are so many Xbox One games that I own that GameStop will not take because they're pretty much worthless.
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy 15 and Battleborn. Anybody that remembers Battleborn?
Yeah, they ain't even gonna look at Battleborn.
I am glad though. No, I don't have Titanfall. I have Destiny 2.
I had Titanfall. I think I got rid of it though.
Yeah, poor Titanfall.
That was a great game. I don't care what anybody says.
No, it was a great game. It's just
It died quick.
it died because of hacker.
Oh really? I never heard about that.
You never heard about that? Basically,
I thought Advanced Warfare killed it.
No. At least for Titanfall 1 on PC, it is unplayable now. Because there is a hacker that's basically flooding the servers with bots. So, basically human players can't even get in to play games.
Holy shit. I did not know about that.
Yeah, and I think it spread to Titanfall 2 as well. Now,
I know on console it wasn't like that. Cause
I'm about to say, I don't know about console, but on PC, they even had to, delist it from Steam. Because they basically abandoned it.
I have to look that up.
You need to look into that because
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, a hacker basically killed Titanfall.
Damn,
that's crazy.
Really funny, actually. That dude said, "We make my own game." He was tired of getting killed in fucking regular lobbies. So he put in a bunch of bots to play with.
I'm gonna have my own Titanfall game with blackjack and hookers,
and I'll be able to win.
I used that line on my mom the other day. The whole, I'll go do this, and I'll have blackjack and hookers. And she was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Futurama.
And then I forgot my mom doesn't watch Futurama.
Yeah. I subjected my wife to Futurama the other day, and she was very concerned for my well-being.
What? Now, wait a minute.
It was a weird episode. She came home and I was watching it.
Did you subjugate her to old Futurama or Comedy Central era Futurama?
Comedy Central. It was, still good Futurama.
It wasn't, I was about to say, it wasn't bad.
I think it was like a season 6 episode.
Okay. My favorite episode is still the one where they go to war with the bouncing balls.
Oh, yeah.
When Fry and Bender sign up for the military just to get the discount for ham gum.
Oh, this one was the one where it was like the battle of the sexes, and then at the end they all lose like genitalia.
Oh,
so they're all unisex.
That was a good
Well,
episode.
she came home right as they gave the sexes back, but they were like reversed.
Oh no!
So men were women in 2020.
Yeah, so basically the genders were swapped.
Yeah. So she came home at that point, so she's like, "What the fuck are you watching?" And so, like, at the end, they all get their sexes back, everybody's normal, and then Scruffy comes out the bathroom, and he's still a woman. He's like, where'd everybody go?
Name's Scruffy, the janitor.
My name's Scruffy. I was like, I'm going to turn that off now.
And actually, talking about Futurama now, I wonder when the new Futurama's going to come out.
I heard there was something about a new one.
Yeah, they've, there was, like, a whole big thing about, the guy who does the voice of Bender, apparently, like, they wanted to, like, undersell him on his contract or something like that. Or there was a contract dispute about getting him to come back to do Bender, and I think they eventually reached an agreement, so now he's back on.
Nice. That'd be interesting.
I can't remember. I think it's John DiMaggio is the guy's name.
Oh, yeah.
So after that, I really haven't heard. I haven't seen or heard anything about it.
Let's see if I can find anything real quick. I wonder how that's gonna be though, because I feel like they can't do.
They really can't.
They can't do like they used to do.
No. Well, that and for anybody that's watched the Comedy Central era of.
It's gonna be on Hulu, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
For anybody that's watched the Comedy Central era of Futurama, the way they ended it, there's nothing else you can do. Futurama wasn't a very narrative-driven show.
Right. But it did have a story.
It had a concrete finale.
I don't remember how it ended.
Spoilers. But,
Oh, guys, we're going to spoil Futurama real quick.
Yeah, shut up. The episode involves Fry basically stopping time. Except for him and Leela. So the whole episode is like them just living the rest of their lives in a world where time has stopped. Like everybody's frozen in time where they were at. They're like literally like the last two people on the planet.
Okay.
So they live out their lives like till they're old, and then at the end of it, Professor Farnsworth comes through a wormhole and he's like, I can take you back to the regular time and start over. And they're like, would you want to do it again? Okay, and they walk through the hole, and that was the end of the episode.
I mean, you can come back from it. They just start over, basically.
You can, but it's like...
So it'd be like an alternate dimension.
Alternate dimension, yeah.
Yeah. It would be like Rick and Morty meets Futurama.
Kind of.
I don't know. I feel like they could do something with it.
They could, but I feel like they shouldn't.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to come out in 2023, apparently, so...
Oh, okay, so that explains why there hasn't been any,
Yeah, so we got a
while.
A little while still.
A little while to wait for the disappointment.
Hopefully it'll be alright. I mean, Hulu's doing it. It can't be that bad.
I don't know. I didn't care too much for Animaniacs. The new Animaniacs.
I thought Animaniacs was pretty good.
I don't know. It just didn't...
And they got Rob Paulson back.
It was good that they got most of the original cast back. I don't know, something about it didn't click with me.
It's very PC.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But, I mean, that's the day... I mean, that's the age we're in.
That's the age we're in, but at the same time, I mean, Animaniacs, the old one, it wasn't, 100% PC, but it also wasn't,
clean.
Wasn't clean either. It was one of the best shows that, got away with telling dirty jokes that nobody noticed.
We have to find Prince.
No. Fingerprints. Not on your life.
That's probably my favorite one.
No, my favorite one is, Yakko, can you conjugate with me? Me? No, I've never kissed a girl.
That's such a great show.
It really is. You have lines like that they got away with.
I love watching those videos of like things in your childhood shows that you never understood.
Oh yeah,
then it's just like a whole bunch of like sexually suggestive stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, now I know why I'm like I am.
There was one the other day I saw where like they mentioned an episode of Tom and Jerry, where Tom went to hell and he like gets a chance to go to heaven if he like gets Jerry to forgive him. Mm-hmm. So when he gets to heaven, before he gets there or after he gets there, a bag of kittens rolls up, and they're wet. Somebody drowned a bunch of kittens.
God damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, those shows back then, they had so much stuff that we just never noticed.
Exactly.
Maybe if you want to go watch another compilation of them.
That's like a long time ago I found this. This video got recommended to me as like, is an old Bugs Bunny cartoon. And it's literally like him getting out of the shower and he has a towel wrapped around his waist, but it's like down below his waist, and you can see like the shaft,
an
outline of his. Yeah.
Wow.
Like you actually see the shaft. It's.
He'd be slinging that thing too.
I was like, oh my god.
That thing be dangling like a 2x4.
It's like how did they get away with this?
That's like the guy who used to draw the Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
He said behind every Little Mermaid picture drawn, it was like always a dick under it. Oh my God. And he would cover up.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently a lot of people in animation do that, though.
Really?
They'll make them anatomically correct, and then they cover them up.
Huh.
I know when I was doing 3D models, I used to do it, but that was more just because it was funny as hell. And there was one I was doing, like, Team Rocket models.
Oh, God.
And, I think it was Jesse.
I was about to say, don't tell me you gave James, like, an enormous schlong.
No. But, yeah, Jesse had, like, the skirt on.
Yeah.
So, on the, like, under the skirt and all, it was, like, it was pink. But it said, in, like, big text, said, why are you looking under here? So when we put it in game, people would try to see that, and they would just see, why are you looking under here?
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was really funny. And we used to have this, it was a command, it was like a bot in game, that anytime somebody seen that text, it would send us a message to let us know so we could send them a message and screw with them.
Like, you pervert.
Yeah, basically.
That was also an achievement on Lollipop Chainsaw.
Was it?
Yeah, to peek under the main character's skirt.
What the hell?
It's like I think it was called like I swear I did it for the achievement or something like that.
Why is everybody 99 achievements out of this game? Nobody's ever completed the achievements. We ain't looking. Just a mini chainsaw under there.
God damn, that'd be horrific. I'm actually curious now.
What the name of it was?
No, the name of the game was called Lollipop Chainsaw.
Like the name of the achievement.
Well, that too. But I'm also curious to see like how much it's going for, because that's been one of the games that like a lot of people have been begging for a remaster.
Mm. I know it was popular when it came out. That and what was that other Catherine?
Yeah, well, Catherine did get a remake. It was called Catherine Full Body version, which the game was fun. It was a cool puzzle game.
Mm.
Of course, that's the first thing that pops up.
Wow, of course it is. I mean, that was a very suggestive game to begin with. So.
I mean, it's made by Suda51, the same guy who made. Oh wait, no, it was developed by Grasshopper Manufacturers, which they were also responsible for like Shadows of the Damned and I just recently got it. Killer is Dead.
Never heard of
that. They make these really oddball games.
Yeah.
Okay, the achievement was called I Swear I Did It by Mistake.
Sure.
Yeah. But now let's see how much it's going for on eBay. Because Shadows of the Damned and Killer is Dead on eBay were going for like $50 each.
Damn.
Yeah. I was very surprised to see that.
You basically get your money back for it.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god. what, $70?
65, and that's.
Well, I don't know. They kind of range because.
Well, hold on. I don't like doing auctions.
Oh yeah, auctions never.
I hate auctions.
Got to do the buy now prices.
Yeah, so buy now prices.
About $40.
But that's for the Japanese version.
Oh.
That's not the English version. That's the Japanese version.
So the English version is going for $65 then.
Yeah.
Wow. Almost $70 for an old game.
Yep.
It's crazy when those games like old Nintendo games are like going for like hundreds.
Yeah, it's crazy now that like PlayStation 3 games, even some PS4 games are going for exuberant prices now.
Is it like Dot Hack? Doesn't that go for a lot now?
Oh yeah, the 4. Let's see if.
I had a buddy that used to hoard Dot Hack games because he was like, these are going to be valuable one day.
He was right.
And everybody was like, no, it's not. He had like 6 copies of each.
So for all 4 of them, $400.
5 of them.
No, there's only 4. That's the anime. It was based on Dot Hack Sign.
So 4 of them for $400. So $100.
Look, here's someone selling all 4 of them for $500.
Jesus, man.
Here's one, and this is complete in box. All 4 of them complete in box. $645.
Wow.
And that's including the manual and the bonus DVDs that came with them.
I mean, I heard those games were really good, so.
They are really good. I don't know.
Sell them.
No.
Hell wrong with you.
God, no, I'm not selling
that,
them.
like, Sly Cooper, I think, is going for a lot now,
Oh, yeah.
too.
I ordered the Sly Cooper collection and Sly 4 Thieves in Time for PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Altogether, it was almost $100.
That's not as bad as I was expecting, honestly.
No, but it's still...
I mean, you're talking 2 games.
Yeah.
So.
Well, technically 4 games.
Yeah.
Because the Sly collection is all 3 of the PS2 games.
Gotcha. Those are fun games. I played
They are.
A little bit.
They are very fun.
Look up, while you're on eBay, look up a game called God Hand. Heard of God Hand?
Yes, that's another game I really regret getting rid of.
I played the hell out of that for a while.
Alright.
And I don't know whatever happened to it, but it was a fun game.
Alright, God Hand. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh my god!
$220
$200 for a complete in box.
wow. Damn, I should have kept it.
Jesus Christ.
That was such a fun game, though, man.
Fuck.
I need to go on YouTube. I'm going to go on YouTube later. And
Look at this one, though.
watch some-
$89.99 plus $19.99 shipping. From Portugal! Oh my god.
Like, I knew it was going to be a lot, but I didn't think it was going to be that much.
Look at this one's factory sealed for $1,500.
A factory sealed PS2 version of God Hand for $1,500.
Jesus Christ. Like, this makes me feel so much better that, like... Okay, so back when I was big into collecting for my PS2,
Mm-hmm.
for the longest time, I only had the first 3 Dot Hack games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, finding Part 4 was like... It was like a unicorn. And one day I was working at GameStop. I was doing the inventory, and my store manager was working the register. This woman comes in with a box of games, and it was a whole bunch of RPGs, like a whole bunch of PS2 RPGs. And she was like, "I just don't want them anymore."
Like your wet dream.
Pretty much, yeah. And I wasn't really paying much attention. I'm just doing the inventory, and all of a sudden, my store manager goes, "Hey Nick, weren't you looking for this game?" And he slides over Dot Hack Part 4, and I was like, I fucking nerdgasm.
But y'all couldn't take it as a trade-in, right?
We could.
Oh, y'all could.
That was back when we were still taking PS2
Okay.
games. So
Yeah, they gave her 25 cents for it. They paid $400 for it.
No, I think they gave her like $25 for it.
That's pretty good.
And it was sold for like 40 or 45.
Worth it, obviously.
So yeah, I bought it for like 40 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's part of like a rare collection that's like, I like it. Yeah, it's happy. I'm happy. I even have all 3 of the Dot Hack GU games, which was like the spin-off. The only thing with the Dot Hack GU games, I don't have the manual for the 3rd game, which I suppose I could find on
Yeah, you could buy anything on eBay now.
Yeah, I mean, I ordered a bunch of the Yakuza games for PS4 from GameStop, and of course, since they were pre-owned, they sent me those fucking generic-ass fucking cases.
I hate that.
So I had to order
The worst is
replacement
whenever
cases.
You find the case on like the shelf and you bring it to them and you hand it to them and then they just hand you like the sleeve with the disc in it. Like, here you go. Or they take the good case and they give you the generic case.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
I want that case though.
They tried to do that to me one day. I can't remember what I was buying, but like I brought the game case up to him, like, oh yeah, we got this, and he pulls out a generic case. I was like, no. I'm like, what? I want this case.
They tried doing that with one of my steelbook cases.
Since they pretty much know me, they're like, yeah, okay, whatever.
I think it was Homefront when I went by that. They tried to take the.
They tried to take the case?
The case was on the shelf. And I was like, cool, I want this. So I brought it up there. I was like, I just want the case. I don't want the game, really.
Right.
And so they took the case and they put it in, like, the generic thing. I'm like, where'd my case go? I was like, I'm really just paying for the case. I'm not going to play this game. So they gave me my case. It's like, oh, y'all ain't tricking. Like, if it's a steelbook, I think you should just give me the case.
Now, one thing I wasn't expecting, because I ordered Yakuza Kiwami 2, which was a remake of Yakuza 2 from the PS2. That's a lot of twos.
Two.
I got the steelbook for that one. I wasn't expecting that.
Nice.
The steelbook case for it. Because I have the steelbook for Yakuza Kiwami 1. So I was like, oh yeah, cool. I got the steelbook for Kiwami 2. That's awesome.
Nice. I've had to stay off of steelbook
eBay.
Yeah. I found a whole bunch and I'm like, I could just fill up that whole shelf right there with steelbooks.
And then your wife would divorce you.
No, I don't think she would have a problem with it. However, I don't want to spend that kind of money on steelbooks.
Fair enough. God, this has like really got me curious about like other
games.
Other games that I have for my PS2.
Look up how much the what was that N64 cartridges that we was talking about. Not the N64, the Super Nintendo.
Oh, the EverDrives?
No, the one that you put in the Game Boy games. I can't remember what you called it.
Oh, the Super Game Boy.
Yeah, that one. I wonder if those are going for a lot.
No,
not too bad.
Not too
15,
bad.
$20.
Yeah, Super Game Boy for $28, $20.
It's crazy how much some of those.
See, here's the Super Game Boy 2 I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, I don't know if it played Game Boy Color games. I think it did, but like I said, it only came out in Japan.
Have you ever played the game Sunset Riders?
No, but I know we've talked about it before.
I think that's one of those like expensive games now.
Let's see.
From that era.
This has just turned into us Googling.
It's not Google, it's eBay.
I'm sorry,
eBay.
eBaying.
There you go.
Okay.
Yep, 115, 120.
Look at this crazy ass motherfucker.
Well, it's got the box and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's complete in box.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like with the Super Nintendo games, if you have it complete in box,
you're gonna get a ton.
You can get away with charging so much extra for it.
We went on our honeymoon. We went to Austin, and we went to this arcade. It's called Cidercade. So it's a cider bar, and it was an arcade around it.
That's awesome.
Awesome arcade. It was all free play.
That's cool.
And they had a Sunset Riders
arcade machine. What?
And dude, I tell you, I sat there and played it for like an hour straight.
Nice.
So much. I'd never seen an arcade machine like that. But it was awesome because I knew where everybody was already. I knew what to do.
Oh wow, Guitar Man, going for $180.
Damn.
I bought that from GameStop like 10 years ago for like $20.
So what's the most expensive game that you own then? That's selling for the most right now?
Individual games?
Yeah.
Maybe Blue Reflection for the PS4.
Never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's selling for about $180.
Yeah.
And it's a PS4 game, but it's become super rare.
But I guess like your bundle games was probably the Dot Hack collection.
Oh yeah, the Dot Hack games. Actually, let's see how much the.
I don't have anything expensive.
Let's see how much the Dot Hack GU games are going for the PS2. For all three, they got a listing for just $100, and that's for complete in box for all three of them.
Damn, so not that much then.
Not that much, considering like several years ago, I was in a pre-owned game store. It was one that used to be in Esplanade.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And I can't remember which Dot Hack GU game they were selling, but they were selling it for $200.
Well, that place was also very expensive.
Yeah,
they were games.
They were selling it for $200, but the case looked like a fucking Rottweiler had chewed it up.
Yeah, they used to sell like really basic games for high amounts too.
Yeah,
like stuff that you could just pick up off a shelf at GameStop for like $10. They were selling for like $50.
Yeah, but I feel like now they have an upper hand on that because GameStop doesn't carry PS2 or GameCube games anymore. I mean, I think they do carry them online, but
they just started carrying like DS games and stuff again, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was at GameStop yesterday, and you know where they have like all the PC stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They had the old case with like the DS games and stuff in it again. I was like, oh,
wow.
I haven't had this for years.
That's crazy. Even DS games are starting to get up there in price.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, look up SOCOM, like the OG number one SOCOM.
SOCOM for the PS1.
Yeah, was it PS1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, PS1. No, PS2.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I know because I played on that big fat boy.
Yeah, my uncle had that one.
That was my first FPS game or first shooter game in general. That's what got me started. $3. Really?
$3. Wow.
That's it? I really thought that was going to be more. It was probably like an overproduction game, so.
Yeah. Wow.
That's
even for like Black Label Complete in Box Edition, $7.
Huh. That's what got me started on shooters, and
nice.
I mean, that was the first game I ever played.
Oh wow! Someone's selling the game with the it's an auction, but it's the game with the headset.
Oh, is that the throat mic?
Yeah,
that was the first throat mic.
For
suck.
For $10.
Damn.
Well, the bidding starts at $10.
Yeah. I had the Gears of War throat mic for like a day.
Oh no, it wasn't like a throat mic. It
was just a regular.
It was just regular mics. See,
okay. Oh yeah. No, the Gears of War came out with one of those throat mics.
I remember. I used to see those all the time in GameStop, and I was like, these look like they'd be uncomfortable.
It was supposed to be real. I mean, it felt good to wear, and it was supposed to be like a really good mic. It was terrible, dude. Like,
really?
Nobody could understand what you were saying.
Well, yeah, because it's all the way down here.
Yeah, and I was like, this fucking sucks. Why did I buy this? I brought it back. I'm like, this thing's terrible. He goes, yeah, I know. I was like, the fuck, you didn't tell me?
Because he had to make a sale, man.
Well, he lost that sale because I brought it back.
Even though we didn't get paid commission.
Yeah.
That was like the one big thing everybody asked us if we got paid commission. We didn't.
Yeah, it was just like
we got paid hourly.
Yeah, hourly.
That sucked.
I mean, commission you wouldn't have made but like 25 cents.
I wouldn't
trade in value.
Look, with how apathetic I was like that last year I worked there, I would have made no money.
Yeah.
Because my last year working at GameStop, I did not give a fuck anymore.
No. I just got my Power Up rewards thing renewed, so
I
didn't pay for it.
I don't know when mine renews.
My sister-in-law went and bought some stuff for their kids for Easter and used my number, and it was like, "Oh, do you want to renew your membership?" And so she just renewed it for me.
Oh, fuck yeah!
It's like $15 a year now.
It's always been that much.
That's what I'm saying. Like, It ain't much, so. And then she bought like $300 worth of shit. They had a promotion going. So she ended up getting like over 10,000 points.
I was about to say, just like even without promotions, that was like easy 3,000 points.
Yeah, it ended up being 10,000.
Nice.
And that's how I bought Snoop Dogg. Yep. I used that and my $5 coupon they give you every month. And then I bought the COD points that I needed.
That's awesome.
And now I got Snoop Dogg.
I forget about that $5 coupon every month.
I forget it every month. Every month I forget about it. I need to start remembering, but.
Oh wait, actually, you know what? No, let me going back to what you asked. What like my most
expensive game?
Fire Emblem Radiance for the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
Want to say it sells for about $300 to $400.
Jeez.
Actually, let me.
You better than me. It'd be like, how much? 150 sold. I'm not good at holding on to stuff like that. Just lock on you randomly.
No, I hit the button. Let's see, there it is. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Yeah.
Jeez, 325.
212, 289.
I think it about 250 to 300.
See, and then here's like for a complete sealed one, $345.
Damn.
So yeah, that is my most expensive game.
That's wild.
It really is. Like the price of GameCube games have fucking skyrocketed. And look, here's another one, sealed, $500.
The fact that people still have sealed copies of games is
1800.
crazy to me. 1800. Is that a minted?
Yeah, that's brand new, sealed, and it was graded It graded A+ by whatever that fucking service is.
Scored it 9.6, A+.
Yeah.
Shit. I didn't know you can get games graded.
Yeah. There's like a whole service,
Yeah.
like, that they'll grade your shit and all
That's
that.
what you need to start doing.
Nah. I've heard some not good things about that. This particular one.
Oh, wow. You don't have to go to that one. There's other ones.
Well, it's the only one. It's like the only like mainstream one.
I thought like the people that did like Pokemon cards and all did games too.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember the name of it, but
there was like a whole thing I'd read about, like there's like controversy with that company and an auction house, and there's fuckery going on.
Gotcha.
No, but I did start cataloging all of my games on a document to keep on an external hard drive.
Nice.
Just in case for the next hurricane that decides.
That you'll have it, yeah.
Yeah. So that way, and then like I told my mom, I was like, eventually I'll like go online and like
do it online.
Like just try to gauge like what the price is
okay.
for, and like keep an updated spreadsheet of what their prices are going for.
Yeah, because they have like online inventories that you could do too that'll keep the price updated.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's like services and stuff.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Might be worth it, especially for you because you have some like higher end stuff.
I do, and I'm starting to get my collection is starting to get very big.
Yeah, no, that's that money. Throwing around some money won't help his friend out.
We're doing this on the podcast
Got
now?
real quiet.
We're doing this on the podcast now?
I just want a hamburger, bro.
I got these cheeseburgers, man!
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I completely forgot that I had got Am I the Asshole things.
I was about to say, we have one last thing
Shit.
before we wrap up.
You want to do this? I got two of them. You can pick one.
Okay.
Just because I can't read today. That one is like slide over.
Oh.
Yeah, don't swipe too far. It's my nudes. Hey, I told you to stop. It's just a picture of Bugs Bunny.
No, you got a picture of Lola Bunny on here.
No, Bugs Bunny's my man. Swinging at you.
I'll go with this first one.
All right.
Am I the asshole
Yes.
for choosing my niece over my daughter?
Probably.
Boy, let's see where this goes.
I didn't read any of these. I just found them. They looked shorter, so I
Okay. I have a daughter, Wendy, age 14, and a niece, Claire, aged 15. Claire lost both her parents when she was very little, and I've been raising her ever since.
Not bad, man.
Wendy and her mom live far away, and she has custody, so I only see her once a month. So I have a closer relationship with Claire, and we have a lot more in common, but I love them both equally. I feel like I've read this before. A while ago, I got a bonus at work, and I decided to go on a trip, but I couldn't afford to take both girls, and also the girls don't get along, which is mostly Claire's fault, I admit. So, no one would have fun if I took them both, so I had to pick one, and since Wendy can go with her mom if she wants, I decided that it's only fair if I take Claire. So we went to the trip, but ever since then, Wendy has stopped talking to me because she thinks it's not fair that I never take her anywhere and chose my niece over her. But I've raised Claire and I consider her my daughter, so I don't think I did anything wrong. My ex, however, is calling me an asshole and says that I always favor Claire, but that's not true. So am I the asshole? Edit. Can y'all stop assuming so many horrible things about Claire? She's just a kid and the girls fight like all siblings do. Sometimes it's even Wendy who starts the fights. No one is bullying anyone here. I'm not rewarding her, but if your kid does something wrong, you can't punish them forever. I get it. I'm an asshole. I'm going to talk to both girls and see how I can fix this. I will update again. Edit 2. I made an update post, but I don't know how to get it unlocked. If anyone is interested, you know where to find it.
I don't know. I don't know if he's really an asshole.
I'm going to say not the asshole either. Like, it almost, and this is just me assuming. I mean, the OP mentions that his biological daughter lives with his ex.
Right.
Far away. It almost sounds, you could make the argument that the ex is pitting his daughter against him.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
It's called, I forget what it's called.
Fuckery.
Well, that's one word for it. But no, there's like an actual parental alienation, I think is what it's called. And it's basically where an ex tries to get the child to, like, be an asshole or not like the other parent by telling lies or just pitting them against the person.
I mean, like I said, they live with the mom. They live far away. Claire, right? That was her name?
Claire's the niece.
The niece. I mean, she lives with him. That's basically his daughter now.
Yeah.
I think it was fair.
It is fair. I agree.
I mean, he has no custody of his daughter.
Right.
For the way it sounds. He doesn't see her very often.
It sounds like the mother has, like, primary custody.
Right.
Or majority custody. I don't know what the wording is.
So then he would have to travel to her to get her.
Right.
And then travel to wherever they're going.
Right.
It's just extra expense. I mean...
It is.
I don't think he's the asshole, honestly.
No.
I don't know if there is an asshole in that situation, because you don't know what actually is happening with the other parent.
No, it's just a bad situation. Honestly, like, you shouldn't have been like, oh, well, if I can't take a trip with both of them, then...
Right, I mean, you have to pick one.
Yeah.
Or don't go, and
right.
You probably need a trip, too.
Right, or if anything, like, I mean, this is going to make me sound like a selfish bastard. I get a bonus, it's like, peace.
Well, you also don't have kids.
I also don't have kids.
Or anybody you look after.
Well, I mean, if I did have a kid, I don't know.
It might be different.
It might be different. I don't know.
I feel like with you it would be different.
Why do you say that?
It's just how you are.
I guess. I never picture myself as a parent.
Oh God, I hope that never happens.
Me neither.
Scary fucking thought.
Dear God, I hope it never happens.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'll be a pet parent.
You gotta wear a little collar. And...
No.
Oh, wrong kind.
God damn it.
Come here, boy.
No.
Sit.
No. Woof.
There he goes. Oh man, there's these videos on TikTok, and it's this girl. She's like dressed up kind of like a BDSM, like a dominatrix type thing. Mm-hmm. She's standing there, and she like, here, boy, and everybody like. I don't know what it is, but I always expect it to be a dude dressed up like a dog, and then it's usually like a real dog. The fucking comments are like, I thought I was on the wrong TikTok for a second. Some people's TikTok's wild. Like my brother.
Oh no.
He's probably gonna listen to this. He should not be on TikTok anymore.
Oh dear God.
He sends me. Well, he doesn't send me, but when he comes down, he shows me some wild shit.
He's on the dark side of TikTok, isn't he?
I don't know if it's dark or if it's just the horny side of TikTok.
I don't know. Every site is horny now.
Yeah. Well, how are you liking TikTok?
Honestly, I haven't opened it.
Because I haven't sent you nothing lately. That's why.
I did follow that one account with the talking birds.
Oh, the one I showed you?
Yeah, the one where there's
like, funny,
I
right?
lost my son and I need to make an announcement. Goodbye, you little shit.
Goodbye, you little shit. Yes, indeed.
See, I followed that one, but other than that...
You know what else you followed?
What?
The GeekGumbo Roux-Venge TikTok.
That has no videos on it.
Alright. Hold on. I've been working.
You've been working?
What are you doing?
I'm recording the GeekGumbo podcast.
Are you? Because this is my computer. I'm recording it.
Okay, look.
And editing it.
Yeah, you are.
And posting it.
You're doing a good job.
Get fucking wrecked.
You're doing a good job.
I haven't figured out anything to post on the TikTok yet.
That's fair.
We have no video elements of this.
No.
We have no gameplays together, so...
No, I really should.
Which we need to change that. You know, we need to make some videos together one day.
Yeah.
Do something. Like old GeekGumbo days.
Yeah.
Except for we don't have the vlogs anymore.
No. No, you staring into my car was scary.
Anyway. Alright.
But yes, GeekGumbo is on TikTok, even though we have no videos. We're also on Spotify now.
Yeah, we are on Spotify now. Yeah, I finally...
Shout out to our one Canadian and one Australian listener. You guys are awesome.
You guys are the goat. Or the goat.
You actually, you know what? We can't say you guys. You listeners are
guys
awesome.
is whatever. Yeah, y'all. You, they, thems are great.
You guys, gals, and binary pals. Non-binary pals.
And NBs.
But yes,
I finally got us on Spotify.
That's awesome. We're on Spotify. We're on Acast. We're moving up in the world.
We're also on Apple.
Yep.
Apple Podcasts. There's some other ones I've been looking at. I just haven't done it yet.
Like what?
There's like Google Podcasts. There's.
Oh, I didn't know they had.
I'll show you the list after. There's a whole list that we can do with Acast.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
So. Yeah, and now we're on TikTok. We have a Twitter.
That I don't update.
The one thing that you have to do and you don't do.
To be fair, even when I was actively streaming. To be fair. You've been watching Letterkenny, haven't you? To be fair.
Did you say to be fair? You know, we have to get back on there.
We're slowly getting to something.
Yeah, we're slowly getting used to doing this. Now that we have people actually watching again.
Yeah.
Like the old GeekGumbo had people watching whenever it died.
Yeah. No, Ma, it's my dog.
You know, this is the first time we recorded 2 podcasts within a month time.
We're getting better.
Yeah. The last podcast was on the 30th. Today's the 21st.
GG, less than a month.
We did it. This will never happen again.
At least not for a while,
we
probably.
regret to inform you this is the last episode.
God damn it.
Alright. Ready to wrap this thing up?
We're ready to wrap. Thank you all for listening, and we hope to see you next time.
If there is one.
Have a good one.
Bye.